Hi everyone, and welcome to today's yoga video. Today we're going to be doing couch yoga. So as you can see, I am not in my studio. I am actually here in Kauai, Hawaii. I am staying at Koloa Landing Resort, and it's really great because they've got these almost like mini apartments, they're villas, and I thought it would be the perfect backdrop to film a YouTube video. So when you're ready, have a seat on your couch and let's get started. So to begin, sit on the edge of your couch. This is going to help tilt your pelvis forward so that you have a nice long low back. Roll your shoulders back and bring your hands to your legs. Go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, relax your shoulders away from your ears, beginning to come into your breath, breathing in through your nose, following the breath all the way up through your spine for a nice long spine. And then as you exhale, feeling yourself more grounded to the couch, feeling yourself fully supported here. Breathing in and out through your nose at your own pace. And as you connect to your breath, allow yourself to let go of anything that you're holding onto that's not serving you, any stress or drama or problems that you're carrying with you. Just seem to try to put them down for now. Bring your awareness to the top of your head and follow your awareness across your face, down the neck, across the shoulders, the upper back, just checking in throughout your entire body, seeing if you're holding stress or tension in any particular area. Sending breath there to help open up through any tightness, and just making a mental note so that you remember it as you continue to work in your practice. Just being really mindful of how you're feeling today, making a commitment to do whatever it is you need to do in order to have a good practice. When you're ready, quietly open up your eyes. Take a deep breath in, lift your arms up overhead, press your palms together as you look up. Seeing if you can straighten the arms and really reach the arms away from your body. And then from here, we're going to take the left arm forward, right arm back for a gentle twist. You'll take your left hand to your right knee as you look out over your right shoulder with your left eye. Inhaling, lift up, press the palms together, reach the arms away from the body, and then take it over to the other side. Inhaling, lifting the arms, looking up. Interlace your fingers this time. Press the palms up to the sky. Reach as high as you can, and then maybe wiggle side to side, seeing if you can find some space in between the ribs on each side. And from here, you're going to flip your palms, bringing your arms out in front of you, and then round your back. Tuck your chin to your chest. And then from here, just send your arms over to the left and then to the right, super slow, checking in to see how you're feeling, what's going on inside the body. And do 3 times each side. So one more time here. And then once you're here, open up for a big hug. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Press your palms together. Reach your heart forward. So you should have a good arch through your back. Then you're going to open up your feet a little bit wider than hip distance. Then from here, send your upper body down, lifting the arms overhead as your head hangs heavy. So no tension in your neck. Really let your head hang. Full deep breaths here. This is opening up through the chest. So if you're somebody who sits a lot or who is hovering over your computer, this is definitely a pose you're going to want to do. Another deep breath in here. Exhaling fully. And then inhale, rise up to sit tall. From here, bring your feet about hip distance. You're going to take your left ankle over your right thigh. Sit really tall. So if you need to, if your couch sinks a lot, you're going to have to come to the edge of your couch. As you sit here, energetically press your knee down to the ground. So what I mean by that is like just tell your knee, go down towards the ground. You don't want to actively push on that because that's not great for your knee joint. Keep your foot gently flexed, spread the toes a little bit. If you have trouble spreading, just insert the fingers and you can help open up that way. It's a really good way to begin to build up the muscle strength in the feet. And when you do that, that connects to ankle stability, which connects to the rest of the leg and can help with your posture overall. So hanging out here, if this is a lot for you, your knee may be up like this, which just means that your hips are very tight. But if you are feeling really good here and you just feel like a nice stretch, but maybe you could use a little bit more, you can bring your chest down to your shin. The closer you come to your shin, the deeper you're gonna feel this, but you really wanna be mindful, right? If you're very tight here, just stay right where you are with a nice long back. If you're a little bit more open, the knee is parallel to the ankle, you can come down further. Wherever you are, just breathe, not worrying about where you think you should be. Wherever you are is perfectly fine, just breathe. Try to find a little bit of movement with each breath. So as you inhale, maybe visualize rippling up through your spine, and as you exhale, melting your chest down towards your shin. As you inhale, rise to sit up tall, and then gently release the leg. You may feel a little bit of tingling. If that's the case, you can just shake it out. And we're gonna take it to the other side. So lift the ankle, placing it on top of the thigh here. You really wanna have some nice angles here. So your left knee should be about 90 degrees. And when you set your leg down, just check in. Maybe this side is way tighter than the other side. That often happens if you're like sitting at your desk and you're only crossing one leg versus crossing the other leg equal amounts of time throughout the day. So just check in, see how you're doing, and make a mental note of that. We want to be sure to work, discomfort is okay, but you never want to work within a range of pain. Gently flex the foot, spread the toes. Again, if you need help spreading, just insert the fingers here like this. You can do a little massage, and then check in to see how you're feeling. If this is good and you're feeling kind of tight, stay here with a nice long back. If you look for a little bit more, you can melt the body down towards your shin. Just being really mindful, and you want to maintain that length through your low back. If you begin to round up here with the upper back, then just back off because you're not getting the stretch that you're meant to get in that position. As you breathe here, reconnect with your breath. Energetically press that knee down towards the ground. But if you're not perfectly parallel with your ankle, no worries. Visualizing length and space with each inhale. Visualizing openness through any areas of tightness as you exhale. Finding movement with each breath. So as you inhale, rippling up through your spine, finding length, and as you exhale, melt forward down from the chest towards the shin. When you're ready, rise up, gently release the leg. From here, we're gonna cross the legs, seeing if you can cross so that the knees are somewhat stacked over top one another. And then from here, you're gonna inhale, lift the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, you'll take opposite arm underneath as the top leg. So if your left leg is on top, your right arm is going to come underneath. Coming into like an eagle pose here, but you're seated. So this is a different situation than if you were standing on one foot. You can wrap the toes as well if that's in your practice. Otherwise, just stay where you are. You really want to press your legs together, squeeze the arms together. 2 more full deep breaths. And then when you're ready, unravel the arms, lift the arms up overhead, press the palms together, and then gently release hands to heart. We'll unravel and take it over to the other side. So you want to stack those knees if you can. If you'd like to tuck the toes, you can certainly do that too. Then inhale, lift your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, we'll take the left arm underneath this time and then press the arms together, squeeze the arms together, squeeze the legs together. Try to keep the elbows and knees in one line. And we'll just breathe here as you really do need to like press your arms together, continue pressing your legs together. So it's not so much a passive stretch, it's really like an active posture here. Two more breaths, full, deep, powerful breaths. Keep pressing the arms together. Keep pressing the legs together. One more breath. And then gently unravel the arms, lift the arms up overhead, press the hands to heart center, and unravel the legs. From here, we're going to work within the neck area. So as you inhale, lift the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers the way that feels a little weird, and then bring the hands behind your head and tuck your chin to your chest, letting your elbows hang in heavy. You don't want to actively really like pull aggressively down. This is just a very gentle stretch. Breathing full, deep, powerful breaths into the back of the neck. And you may want to tilt your head side to side, take your ear to your shoulder, going as slow or as fast as feels good for you, or stay in stillness. Just checking in to see what's going on through the back of the neck, pausing anywhere you need to. Staying really long through your spine, so try not to round your upper back. From here, gently release, lift the head up, release the hands down. From here, you're going to take your left ear to your left shoulder. And if you need a little bit more, you can take your fingers to the opposite side of the head and just gently give it just a little extra. Again, you're not aggressively pulling, it's just a gentle stretch here, and you should feel this on the side of the neck. Again, staying really tall through the spine and especially the side body. You don't want to be like this. Full deep breathing. In through the nose, out through the nose. Seeing if you can make your exhales as equally long as your inhales. And again, you may want to play with moving the head. I like to bring the chin down towards the chest for a deeper stretch within the side of the neck. And then when you're ready, gently release and we'll take it to the other side. So deep breath in, ripple up through the spine. And exhale, take the right ear to the right shoulder. And if you need a little bit more, you can bring the fingers to the opposite side of the head for a gentle extra bit of stretch here. Staying tall through your side body, tall through your spine. Go ahead and close your eyes if that feels good to you. You should feel this on the left side of your neck. Visualizing length and space, especially if you're feeling tight through the neck. And again, if you like to move around, you can bring the chin down towards the chest and then go back to center. Go really slow and mindfully. And then when you're ready, come back to center. And inhale, rise up to sit tall. From here, we're going to do a little bit of hamstring opening. So what I would like for you to do is extend your legs out in front of you. If you find that you're like rounding through your low back, one thing you could do is grab a pillow and just sit on the edge of it. That's going to help tilt your pelvis forward. Or if you need a little bit more, you can place 2 pillows. Or you could also do like a rolled up blanket. If it's a very thick, firm blanket, you could roll it up and just sit on the edge of it. From here, gently flex your feet. A little bit of bend in the legs is okay. You'll bring your arms out in front of you, placing your hands on your shins or over top of your feet, whatever works best for you. You just want to be mindful that your low back stays long. So if you find that you're rounded like this, then just back off. It doesn't matter where your hands are. Just come back here, long spine, and go forward, go forward, go forward until your spine can't stay long anymore and needs to round. That's kind of the point, you know, where, okay, I need to stop here. So finding wherever works for you, no worries about what I'm doing or the person next to you is doing. Just do what works best for you. Breathe. Ripple up through the spine. Exhale, belly towards thighs. So wherever you are, even if you're back here, ripple up through the spine. Exhale, belly towards thighs. Ripple up through the spine. Exhale, belly towards thighs. You really want to have the belly towards the thighs. Like, that's so important because that really is going to give you that nice stretch across the backs of the hamstrings. If you're worried about the head to the knees, you'll notice what happens there is that my back rounds and then I'm stretching my back and not my hamstrings. So it doesn't really matter what your head is doing. I like to tell people to gaze out in front of them, 3 feet on the ground or so, and then just think about having the belly reach down towards the thighs. You can also play around here as you continue to stretch with the tilt of your feet. So you can bring your pinky toes back towards your face. You can bring your big toes in to like touch one another. You can go side to side like that, almost like a windshield wiper motion. And you can see how that affects what you're feeling across the backs of the legs. You can also point and flex. And another thing I like to tell people to do is gently flex the feet, but then spread the toes and relax the toes. Spread the toes and relax the toes. So these are just a couple different ways you can kind of play around in your stretch to make it more dynamic and to just open up through different parts of the backs of your legs. From here, we will gently release. Remove the props underneath you if you're using any. And then we're going to finish off with a Shavasana. So if you do have a prop, just place it underneath your knees. That's going to give you a little bit of support in your low back. And what we're going to do is come to lie down on the couch, placing the hands on one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, allowing your eyes to close. Allowing your stress to stay at bay still as you invite your body to absorb all the good things you just did. And once again, just like at the beginning of the practice, bring your awareness to the top of your head and follow your breath all the way down your body, just checking in to see if you're holding any tension anywhere. And if you are, use your breath like lasers to release that tension, to open up that area of tightness. I'll be here for about 5 minutes and I'll let you know when the time is up. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And then from here, pull your knees into your chest. Deep breath in. Full breath out. And come to sit up in the same position that you started the practice in. Bring your hands to your heart center. Sitting on the edge of your couch, feet firmly planted on the ground. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale. Just taking a second to scan through your body, see how you feel now compared to how you felt at the beginning of your practice. And just taking a moment to acknowledge that if you feel really good, really calm, really clear here, you always have that potential in you. You always have that calm center. Sometimes you just need to quiet down the distractions, the stress, the stuff that you carry with you. Put it down for a minute to reconnect to that core center of calm. Take a moment to set an intention for the rest of your day. And then when you're ready, seal in your practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below in the comment section and I will do my best to be in touch. And stay tuned for new videos here. We post new videos on the channel every Tuesday. I'll see you very soon here on the YBC channel.